Lorenzo. Hi, baby.
No.
No. Lorenzo.
No.
Are you ready to do your hair? Mm-hmm.
Oh. This. It's mine.
Really? Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to do an all-day clean with me, cook with me. I'm going to share with you guys a favorite recipe that I like to cook. A very easy, very simple, super good. So stay tuned for that. It is currently my Friday for work. I just got off of at 8:30 in the morning. It is Monday, so which usually is my Fridays. I like to keep it very simple, very minimal, cleaning, cooking, all of that. We do have baseball, I go for walks, we have preschool, we have a lot going on, so I don't really focus on deep cleaning or picking projects in the home. Just cleaning through the day and keeping it very minimal. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Carly and I am a working mom. I have 3 boys, ages 7 and under. I post 2 videos a week, just cleaning, cooking, day in the life, whatever life has to offer me. So if you like these types of videos, please go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, comment down below, hit that notification bell to be notified when I post a video so you don't miss out. And thank you guys so much for watching and joining. Okay, so just a little disclaimer. If you guys don't know, some of you don't, some of you do, I am fixing my underbite. So I talked about this. I don't know if I wear in my previous videos that I wear a headgear, and I have a lot going on in my mouth. And just yesterday, I went to the orthodontist, and I have to wear my headgear for 3 more weeks, and I ended up opening my mouth more, so I cannot close my mouth. Like, I have like these spacers on top of my teeth, so I can't close it, so I can literally stick my tongue out, literally right between my teeth. And so when I talk, I have a lisp, and I can't say my S's perfect. So if you guys see that or hear that I talk a little funny, that is why I have to deal with this for 3 more weeks, and it is out, and then I get my braces. But that is what's going on. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and talk about the food really fast because now it's already starting. I am making a sopa with vegetables and nopales and whatever you want to put in it, and with meat. So what I'm going to do is I went ahead and I started to fry the sopa. You can use any sopa you want. And I went ahead and boiled a half a bag of nopales. That's optional. Anything you add to this is so optional. With the meat, I use typical chuck roast, and what I like to do is I like to thaw it out, but I only like to thaw it out just enough where it's still slightly frozen. So when in this clip it is a little bit too thawed out, but I cut this meat very, very thin. It is so thin. I do show it right there in that little tiny clip right there. So that's what I do. So I just cut it very thin. And making sure you don't burn the sopa, just kind of going back and forth with it. I like to cook sopas like this. I'm usually on my Mondays or my Fridays for work. It's very simple just because I'm tired, we have a lot going on, or whatever. School is out, so it's a lot better now. So once you're done cutting the meat and then your sopa is browned like this, you want to set it to the side and go ahead and chop up your vegetables. I added some Mexican squash and carrots, nopales, onion, and cilantro. With your vegetables, you do not want to overcook them. So don't cut them so big. Don't, dice them up. But there are certain things that I like to do, tips and tricks, where my vegetables don't become too mush. You still want to bite to it. And especially with the noodles, you don't want it to be mushy. You don't want to overcook them because they will keep expanding. So you want them kind of al dente. So I went ahead, peeled the carrots, same thing, dice them up pretty small. So in the blender, I went ahead and added about 5 tomatoes or 6, I'm not sure. This literally recipe, you can play around with it. It took me a few times to literally know what I want in this soup. So raw tomatoes, uncooked tomatoes, cilantro, and chicken bouillon, and onion, and I went ahead and added that to the pan. And what you want to do is because I'm not boiling the tomatoes, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I cook this broth for as long as possible. You will see the different color change. You want to take off the foam and just cook it until it is like a lot of more dark. And went ahead and strained out the nopales and rinsed them off. You want to get all that slime off. And as you can see right here, I will share with you guys, right there, you guys can see like it is starting to turn like more of a darker red color. That is what you want. Go ahead and add in the meat and just cook it for a few minutes. Because you were cooking this meat very thin, it is so tender. I don't know if you guys had pho. That's the texture meat you want, very thin. Add the vegetables and the nopales. I am going to bring this to a boil, and then once it boils, I'm going to go ahead and turn it on low. I do not want this to overcook. Again, I want my vegetables to still have a crunch, not like a full crunch, but a slight crunch. When you cook Mexican squash or just any vegetables, it is very, very easy to overcook them. But I went ahead and cleaned up some cilantro, and I put a bunch to the side, and I will use that for later. So now I'm going to go ahead and clean up the kitchen, basically just clean as I go. While that is cooking, I went ahead and just moved on around the house and picked up. When I have the time, I will do this. I will try my best to always clean as I go. There is times where life is crazy and cooking can be crazy times. You have to tend to the kids while you can. Sometimes it's not always perfect and you can't always clean as you go. But when you can, really do try your best. That way, once you're done, you can relax, or after you have, your meal, you don't have to get done eating and then you look at this big old messy kitchen. I talk about this in my long time previous videos. It is something that I truly do like to work on, is cleaning as I go. Now that we brought that to a boil, I'm going to go ahead and add the pasta to the soup and stir it around, and then go ahead and turn it on low and put the lid on.
You say all the right things when I'm hurting. You always pick me up when I am down. It's like you have a spark that leaves me burning. Yeah, you just have your ways to get me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right when I'm around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high. You're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you, 'cause you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one. You touch me in a way that makes me shiver. Sometimes I can't believe that you are mine. Love's a gun and baby, you're my trigger. You kiss me in a way that gets me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right just being around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never
seriously, you guys, look how good that looks. I'm telling you guys, you have to try this. This recipe is so versatile, very, very good. So once it starts looking like that, like it's cooked, but it's not like fully 100% cooked, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off, and I'm going to add a bunch of cilantro. I'm not going to touch it after that, because once it's like we're ready to eat it, I'm going to take that bunch out, so I don't have to fish around and there's some not weird slimy cilantro strings all over the place. So once I turn that off, now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the rest of the dishes and get ready. We do have baseball and t-ball. So I want to be able to, get the house finished, feed the kids, and then go and do what we need to do, and then come back and the house is pretty decent, but still, there's still always some to do. Now let's talk giveaway, you guys. It has been a long time coming, okay? So what I'm going to be giving away is my favorite vacuum that you guys see me use all the time. It is the Shark Vertex cordless stick vacuum. I love it. I swear by it. My husband loves it, and that's what truly matters because he helps me clean the house a lot. So the details in this giveaway will be written way better, explained way better in a detailed way on my social media platforms. So this video on Tuesday, I will post it, and I will post the thumbnail that I used for this video. I will post it on my social media platforms, and go ahead and share that photo to your stories. Tag me in it on that photo as well. Comment 3 friends, and on the video, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment down below done or hearts or whatever you want. That way I know you finished, and I will enter you into the giveaway. It is the same exact process that we did for the first video, or my first giveaway when I first started YouTube. So that same exact way for those who have entered. And then on Friday at noon, you guys have a little over 72 hours to enter and do what you have to do. Share. Friday at noon. I'm sorry. I will announce the winner. So good luck, you guys. This vacuum is amazing. I wouldn't be giving away anything that I did not like and that I did not swear by. So good luck, and whoever wins this vacuum, you guys will love it.
It never rains in California. The sun is always shining bright. People are smiling, making plans, hiding behind their shades, and you're doing the same. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where you're at. Heart is fire, but baby, I bet you're cold without me, even when it's 90 degrees. Without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed, lying awake, 'cause I'm not there beside you, keeping you warm, and I know I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. It never rains in California. The sun is always shining bright. But if the sky would open up, you're staying home, you don't get out. You always used to love the rain, but LA changed you. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where you're at. Heart is fire, but baby, I bet you're cold without me, even when it's 90 degrees. Without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed, lying awake, 'cause I'm not there beside you, keeping you warm, and I know I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. No flowers, nothing's growing where way your heart is fire. But baby, I bet you're cold without me. Even when it's 90 degrees without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed lying awake.
The kids got done eating their food. I swear they had at least 2 bowls each. This is also to their favorite meal as well. I went ahead and got Mateo ready first because he has the his first game, and then Xavier is about an hour later. So instead of taking them both, I went ahead and just took one and left the other one at home with Miguel. And before I left, I went ahead and just rinsed off their dishes and put them into the dishwasher, cleaned up, and just hurried up and wiped everything down really fast. And then we went ahead and took off.
Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Take me to a different place, just the two of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you.
So now that we are home and settled down, Miguel is in the living room with all 3 boys, watching a movie, trying to get... What, baby? What, you want to go outside? Okay, hold on. I am trying so hard to do my voiceover with just my little one, and my other 2 oldest are at their aunt's house. So give me 1 minute. I'm telling you guys, busy mom, busy life. I keep it real. Okay, so now that everything is settled down, I'm going to go ahead and just clean up, the countertops. Go ahead and spot clean on the dining room table where they ate and made a mess. And again, every night, once I get done cooking through the day, I always go ahead and wipe down my backsplash underneath everything. And, I do not like to have a bunch of buildup. I talk about this in my previous videos. Try to do that as much as you can. Even just a simple wipe down, because if you do not keep up on it, eventually a lot of buildup and grime and grease gets built up on that, and it's so hard to clean off. It's just a lot better if you just do more of a quicker wipe down than sit there and scrub in the end. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put all my dishes away and just try to wipe, just try to keep the countertops clear. That way when I wake up, everything is just kind of reset. Go ahead, and I'm not going to start the dishwasher because, for one, it is not full. And I did also talk about in my previous video, I do not start my dishwasher until about noon during the day, because when Xavier gets home from school, I will have him unloaded. But now that school is not, it is summer break now, I will probably have to obviously change my routine and make it work for us for the season. And that is the thing about motherhood as well. As seasons change, life happens, schools and sports and whatever you got going on kind of work around it. My routine is constantly changing based on what I have going on in that season. So eventually everything is going to have to change because school is out. So what I like to do, I'm going to go ahead and just clean my sink, and I dump out my old soap, dry it off, put everything down underneath the sink, and keep everything as clear as possible.
night, I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you. Hit you up, I'm on the other side. I miss you, miss you. Take you off, I came here way too strong. Cannot keep it low key. Got me drugged, your pheromones hit the roof. Bottle your taste. It's really a bad reception out there. Where you heading? Why ain't gravity pulling you in closer to me? I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. Found myself in between the lines, underneath your bed sheets. It started fun, but now I'm in too deep into this flow. A zero-sum game that I will lose. There's no zipping past it. Every time you walk away from me, I want you. How could I want you more? Or when did I lose my perspective? Oh God, have I lost it? But my cravings for you so shameless, can't get enough. I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you.
Okay, moving on into the boys' bathroom. It was a freaky mess. Not like physical mess, but like, you know, little things that I can easily put away. The countertops and the sink, I have no idea what they got all over, but it was like a purple sticky dye all over the mirror. I actually had to clean the mirror 2 to 3 times to get it actually like clean. It was just so dirty. So again, in the nighttime, I usually like to I will hit the boys' bathroom in the night, and then that way I don't have to worry about it the next day. I always try my best to go in there because I do not use this restroom at all. But so sometimes there was a period of time where I would literally, I talked about in my previous video where I was just so tired with work and, you know, life got super crazy. I stopped going into the boys' bedroom as much, and it got to the point where it was just trashed. And the boys' bathroom, the guest bathroom, I wouldn't say it got trashed. It's still pretty clean, but like the toilets and all of that, because I don't go there to use the restroom and my routine really got knocked off, I kind of neglected it. So because it is a guest bathroom and people use this bathroom, it is very important to keep it clean as much as possible, and that is the toilet, okay? I do not like going into the guest's bathroom. I mean, no judgment, you know. I mean, it is what it is. I just don't want to sit on a toilet with a bunch of piss and nasty stuff everywhere. And eventually, if you do not keep up on it, it gets like that. So I try my best every night to hit that bathroom, to wipe down the toilets, wipe down the countertops, put everything away, because right now we have a lot of people coming over, also building the pool, and they use our bathroom. You know, we have guests and all of that, and I don't want them to go into a dirty bathroom. So my bathroom might be dirty sometimes, but as long as a guest bathroom is clean, then I am happy. I really hope you guys enjoyed this cleaning video. Cook with me. Comment down below, like, subscribe. It seriously helps my channel so freaking much. Thank you guys again for all the support. I do apologize for doing this voiceover in a more of a faster pace. I only had exactly 1 hour to do it, and I finished it just in time before my crazy kids came home. But good luck for whoever, you know, enters the giveaway. I hope, again, this video gave you guys some good motivation and you guys try out that recipe that I did share. Again, thank you guys so much for watching.